Welcome to the channel everyone. So today is 24th of March 2021 and guess where we are going? So we are going to San Francisco. We are traveling close to 40-50 miles and going to take our first dose of vaccine. And what we are going to cover in this video will be how did we register for the vaccination first, second the entire vaccination process, like going to the center and then taking vaccine and giving honest feedback of how we are feeling.
So there are two ways to register yourself to the best of my knowledge. The first is going on to this website called myturn.ca.gov. This is for California. For different states, there would be different websites. For this demo, I'll just select California. Then it'll ask if are you eligible. Then you have to answer a bunch of questions here. You need to select all those that apply to you over here, and then you need to select your age group. Since March 15th, 16 to 49 age group was made available over here. And then after selecting your age group, this is the most important place. So there are two conditions. These are the two conditions. If you fall in any one of these, then you will be eligible to get vaccinated. The first one is if you have any chronic illness, that is cancer, with these conditions of chronic kidney disease. Please read through these two conditions. If you fall in any one of these two conditions, if you select yes, then you will be eligible for the vaccination. Then you just have to select which industry do you work in. I'll just select other here. And which county do you live in? I'll just select, probably this is just for demo purpose, I'll just select Berkeley. And then if we select continue, that you are eligible for the vaccination, then you have to select a particular zip code which is closest to you, or where you know it has a bigger COVID-19 facility, vaccination facility. You just have to select this location. We selected 94103, that is San Francisco, and this is where we were able to find appointments, but as of now it's not showing here. So you need to check continuously whether that particular location has opened up on this site. And you just need to register here and put your email ID and your details and show your details, or demonstrate your details like your passport or your driver's license to the site. This is one of the way in which you can register. There is another way you can register is, I think most of the bigger vaccination facilities, they have a wait list. That wait list is nothing but the extra vaccines that were ordered on that particular day, or people not showing up for their appointments. Then the wait list people will get called. The best way for you to get into the waitlist would be, to the best of my knowledge, would be to go on a weekday, which will be less crowded, and register yourself. There'll be a different queue for waitlist. Register yourself, and hopefully in a few hours they'll call your name, and you will be eligible for vaccination. Now the important thing here is you will be auto-enrolled after 20 days for your next turn. You don't have to register again for your next dose of vaccination if you have entered your name through waitlist. So these are the two basic ways in which you can register for vaccination.
So what you see behind me is the Moscone Center in San Francisco. So my wife Bhagyashri and me, we both have come here to take the vaccine. Actually, we just got done with the vaccine.
So I am going to guide you basically how was our experience inside, and how was an overall experience. So we all can see 3 gates here. So the volunteers, there are volunteers outside who help you all, through which gate you are supposed to enter. So we entered through gate 1. After that, they will ask you to show your IDs, and if you all are together, they will always place you and your partner together if there are 2 people. So after that, The whole arrangement inside looks like an airport. It's quite a huge space, like a very huge space. And then there are these green color arrows that are put, and then there are volunteers who will help you all, and through that green arrows you all will actually reach at the vaccination spot. Then there are these chairs placed inside at a distance of 6 feet apart, and then there are a lot of volunteers inside. Since me and Sanket were together, they asked us to be together all the time. Even the vaccination shot was given to us together. And the doctor will explain you completely. She will ask you if you've had allergies in the past. She will also explain, he or she will explain you, after getting the vaccine, what kind of symptoms you all will show. After that, they will put a sticker on you so that you have to rest inside for 15 minutes. The doctors over there will observe you, and also they will give you a card which you have to preserve, so that when you come for the second time, you are supposed to get that card along with you guys. And also that card is going to be helpful for you to travel. Basically, you will not probably need a negative report, but yes, you will need the COVID vaccination card along with you. So you are supposed to preserve that card, and they will just give you a paper which will explain you the whole process of the vaccine, of what are you supposed to do, and if you have symptoms or if your symptoms get worse.
Day one, roughly 24 hours after taking the vaccine, and the way I'm feeling is the place where the vaccine was injected, that arm, the less dominant arm, it's paining a little bit. So the pain did not start at the time when I took the vaccine. It actually started 6 to 7 hours after taking the vaccine, and overnight it was like paining. You cannot sleep on your this side of the arm. Apart from this pain, in general, I'm just not feeling too well. Like on a scale of 0 to 10, I would say I'm feeling roughly between 7 and 10. So just to be on a safer side, I took paracetamol at night, just to be on a safer side. So that's my part of the story for day one.
Hi, it's been 24 hours that we got vaccinated, and my experience is a little bit different than how Sanket is feeling. I have a lot of pain in my left arm. Rest, I am feeling completely normal, but this pain is too much for me. But obviously it depends from individual to individual of how you are going to feel about it, so nothing to stress about.
6th March, that is day 2, 48 hours after taking the vaccine. The way I feel it is, I have a little bit of pain in the arm, but majority of the pain is gone due to the painkiller that we took last night, and just feeling very little weak, but all in all, it's pretty good.
Hi, so day 2 I am feeling much better. Only a little bit of hand pain is left. So I would advise that if anyone has symptoms of fever or body ache or chills, they should consume a paracetamol. And if your hand is paining a lot and you are not able to move it, we would advise you guys to take a painkiller.
Hi, so today is day 3 and we are absolutely fine. We did not suffer from any symptoms, no fever, no cold, no chills, no coughing, nothing. Just a little bit hand pain was there, and that is also completely gone now.
So it's day 3 today. The hand pain is almost gone. Entire body is perfectly fine now, and we are in good shape now. So those who are planning to take the vaccine, you can just go ahead and take the decision. And finally, all of you all do take care of yourselves and stay safe and enjoy.